Good morning, children. This is your Navin sir, maths teacher. Today we are going to discuss 7th class topic, one of the topic, geometry topic, lines and angles. Lines and angles. First we will go for basics. First definition of point. Point is nothing but position or exact location. Points are denoted by capital letters A, B, C, so on. Next, line. A line is a set of points. It will extend endlessly both sides. It does not have any endpoints. So the line is denoted like this. If the line name is AB, we should denote it like this. AB line. Next, line segment. Line segment is nothing but a part of a line. It has two endpoints. A line segment nothing but a part of a line. It has two endpoints. Suppose should name as a CD line segment. We will denote line segment like this. Like this we will denote. In the CD above we should write the line segment. Right. Next, ray. Ray is also a part of line, but it has one endpoint and it will extend in other direction endlessly. In a specific other direction endlessly. It is called as a ray. So this ray, for example, I am showing as a AB ray. So the ray AB ray we can denote like this, AB ray. So here line segment ray. In this three we have a difference. Line, this line AB or BA, it represents same line. Here line segment CD or DC, it represents same line segment. But here ray, it does not happen. Why? Because it has only starting point, it has only end point, and it will extend in other direction. So we can write AB ray, but we can't write as a BA ray. It is not possible. Next, angle. Next, angle. So this is a diagram of angle. The union of two rays which have the two rays have a common endpoint is called angle. The union is called as an angle. The union is formed by the two rays. The two rays which have a common endpoint is called angle. The angle is represented by always theta. The angle is represented by always theta. Now, types of angles. First one, acute angle. the angle measures between 0 and 90 degrees. Between 0 degrees and 90 degrees is called acute angle. It should not be 0, it should not be 90. Between 0 and 90, then the angle is acute angle. So the acute angle will represent like this. Like this. For example, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, like this. Right angle. If the angle measures exactly 90 degrees, then the angle is called right angle. So you should represent like this. Exactly 90 degrees, like this. If the angle is exactly 90 degrees, then the angle is called as a right angle. Next, obtuse angle. If the angle between 90 and 180, then the angle is called as a obtuse angle. If the angle is between, the angle measures between 90 and 180, then the angle is called as a obtuse angle. So the obtuse angle will represent like this. For example, 120 degrees and 160 degrees, like this you can represent. Now straight angle. If the angle measures exactly 180 degrees, then the angle is called as a straight angle. So the angle like this. If the angle measures exactly 180 degrees, nothing but semicircle. The angle of a semicircle, if the angle measure exactly 180 degrees, then it is called as a straight angle. Next, reflex angle. If the angle measures between 180 and 360 degrees, if the angle measures between 180 degrees and 360 degrees, then the angle is called as a reflex angle. So the reflex angle is denoted by like this. This is called as a reflex angle. So like this also we can represent reflex angle. This is a reflex angle. This is called as a reflex angle. For example, 270 degrees, 340 degrees. Example. Next, complete angle. If the angle measures exactly 360 degrees, then the angle is called as a complete angle. So like this it will measure. The angle is measures complete 360 degrees. One rotation. It is called as a complete angle. Now I will show an activity to represent the angles. So these are the two different colors charts. So we should cut out as a circles, and we should cut out as a radius, and we should adjust like this. Like this we should adjust, and through using back circle we have to rotate the front circle to get the angles. So now see, look at here. Just now I showed. See, this is called as an acute angle. Nothing but it measures 60 degrees. If it is more or less 30 degrees, then it is called as an acute angle. If the angle measures exactly 90 degrees, then it is called as a right angle. If the angle more than 90, but it less than 180, then it is called as a obtuse angle. If the angle measures exactly 180 degrees, then exactly 180 degrees, then it is called as a straight angle. Nothing but semicircle. Angle of a semicircle is 180 degrees. Now, next, reflex angle. Reflex angle. Next, reflex angle. If the angle is more than 180 but less than 360, more than 180 but less than 360, it is called as a reflex angle. If the angle is totally one rotation, then it is called as a complete rotation, it is called as a 360 degrees. Next, we are going to discussing about the remaining types of angle, to discussing about the different types of angles. First, adjacent angles. Adjacent angles. If two angles have a common vertex and common arm, then the two angles are called adjacent angles. Say, look at like this here. If like this, we should draw the one more ray. So here the three rays have a common end point, this, but see here, this is one angle and this is one angle. These two angles have a common vertex and common arm. So I am representing angle this as a, this is O and this is B, and here I am representing as a C. Here angle AOC and angle BOC, that is OC is a common. Then two angles have a common vertex and common arm, then the two angles are called as a adjacent angles. Next, complementary angles. Complementary angles. If two angles are equal to, sum of two angles are equal to 90 degrees, then the two angles are called as a complementary angles. See, like this, look at like this. This is 60 degrees and this is 30 degrees. So 60 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Then these two angles are called as a complementary angles. Next, supplementary angles. If the sum of two angles are equal to 180 degrees, then the two angles are called as a supplementary angles. For example, like this, it is 130 and this is 50. So 130 plus 50 is equal to 180 degrees. Then if the sum of two angles are equal to 180 degrees as a straight angle, then these two angles are called as a supplementary angles. Next, linear pair of angles. Linear pair of angles. So here, supplementary angles and linear pair of angles have a difference. So let us discuss it. So here, linear pair of angles. When two adjacent angles, sum of two adjacent angles are equal to 180 degrees, then the angles are said to be linear pair of angles. See, look at here, it is this is 120 degrees and this is 60 degrees. Then 120 degrees plus 60 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. Then here it has this is one angle and this is one angle. It has a common arm and common vertex. Then these two are adjacent angles. So then sum of two adjacent angles are equal to 180 degrees. Then the angles are said to be linear pair of angles. Now vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Here, when two lines are intersect, then the angles formed opposite to each other at the point of intersection are called vertically opposite angles. So here two lines are intersect, then the angles are formed opposite to each other at the point of intersection are called vertically opposite angles. So these 1, 3 are called vertically opposite angles. 2, 4 are called vertically opposite. Children, this is worksheet for lines and angles part 1. So next, first one, why is it better to use a divider than a ruler while comparing two line segment? So we will use a divider and ruler to compare the line segments. So which is better? Divider is better or ruler is better? So next one, second one, define adjacent angles. Next, third one, what is mean by straight angle? So what is mean by straight angle? You should clarify that. Now fourth problem, can two adjacent angles be complementary? Draw figure. So sum of two adjacent angles are, if 90 degrees, then they are complementary angles. So if two adjacent angle can be complementary, if it is possible, you should draw a figure. By using a figure, so it is a true or false, you should clarify that. Thank you.